Hi guys, Danny here, Traffic Link King. I'm not sure whether you can see me or not. My computer seems to be playing up a little bit. It's been a while since I've made a video, particularly on this matter. However, I've been doing some research before I put out a video regarding this matter. I've been doing some research and I wanted to show you what I have found. In fact, there's over 150,000 people who are registered with ClickIntensity, the online advertising website that offers revenue share packages to make money for using them. Well, anybody who's been in ClickIntensity for some time knows that over the past couple of months there have been more and more problems. I mean, there's been some glitches at the start, but over the last couple of months there's been more and more problems. None more so than the fact that the so-called Nick Johnson has failed to communicate with anybody within the admin or even with Tara Mish, the head of communications. He has failed to communicate anything with us. He actually left the admin chat. We had a specific chat for admin. He actually removed himself from the admin chat some weeks ago. Nobody actually knew that he'd removed himself, but he has removed himself from the admin chat. He's not made a post in the group for possibly a month. He did make a quick post, realised that he made a mistake in creating a post and deleted it very quickly. Therefore we have no proof of that last post, but it was regards to the advanced cash withholding ClickIntensity funds, which is why the payouts haven't been happening very frequently. Now, today, got to the point today where I felt that I needed to share the information that that I have got. And I think some people are going to be quite surprised, others not so. But I definitely think it's information that most people do not have. But it is information that I think you should have before you make any further decisions on your business with ClickIntensity. And if you do have a team in ClickIntensity, then this is something that you might want to get them to see as well. Now, first of all, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you here Companies House. It's a government registration of all the companies and organisations that are registered within the UK. Alright, so I'm going to click on this. We're going to go to the gov.uk website, and we're on Companies House. So what we're going to do is we're going to find company information. So now it's going to ask us for a name or a company number. Now, I don't know the company number of ClickIntensity. However, Nick Johnson is supposed to be the CEO. So if we put in Nick Johnson and see what comes up. Now, obviously, there's a lot of There's a lot of files with around the name Nick Johnson, so it's going to take forever to find anything that way. So what we're going to do instead, we're going to put in here ClickIntensity, and we're going to go and search. Now, the first thing that comes up. Now, this is very interesting. Coin Crypto Limited, matching previous names, ClickIntensity. Okay, so what we did is we clicked on this, and it shows Coin Crypto Limited, company number, and an overview. Now, this overview here, it's an active company. It was registered as a private limited company on the 8th of August 2014. All the accounts seem to be up to date, which is not a problem for them, but previous company names. Okay, ClickIntensity was valid from the 14th of January 2016. Now remember, ClickIntensity came to light around January, okay? But it changed its name on the 9th of December 2016. So that was just days ago, literally days ago. ClickIntensity Limited have changed their name. Okay, now scroll back to the top here. Let's have a look at filing history, and it shows that change of name by resolution. Okay, on 7th of the 12th 2016. You can see here, change of name by resolution, that the company had already changed its name. So on the 8th of August it was incorporated. Okay, on the 14th of January it changed its name. Let's have a look at the PDF. This is the actual certificate that they would have received as a change of name. Okay, the Registrar of Companies for England and Wales hereby certifies that under the Companies Act 2006, Vidcom MX Technology Limited, a company incorporated as a private limited by shares having its offices situated in England and Wales, has changed its name to ClickIntensity Limited. Okay, now remember, ClickIntensity came out at the beginning of this year. Okay, so that's the first thing. Then it ran as it says here, company change VidComX Technology. Let me just double check that again. Did that say VidComX? I don't think it did. Oh, sorry, it did. VidComMX Technology, yeah. So it did say VidComMX. So it ran as VidCom. So it ran as ClickIntensity until the 9th of December, when the name was changed. And here is the official document that would have been sent out and is on file at Companies House for the change of incorporation of change of name. ClickIntensity has changed its name to Coin Crypto Limited. Coin Crypto Limited. Okay, so that is three names that this company has had since 2014. Since 2014. 3 different names this company has had. Now what I am going to do, I haven't looked at this yet, this confirmation statement. Let's have a in fact, let's have a look at the registered office address change, see where that's come from. So that's their new address. It doesn't state their old address. So this here is the address that they are now working out of under the name of Coin Crypto Limited. And let's have a look at the change of address. Did I do it? No, so they didn't do a change of address. They did not do a change of address when they changed from VidComMX to ClickIntensity. That address stayed the same, but they've changed the address since changing the name from ClickIntensity to Coin Crypto Limited. Okay, so a few change of names there that is rather concerning. Now, I think we've looked at this one, haven't we? That this is the change of name. Yeah, that's the change of name. What was I going to look at? Confirmation statement. I'm not sure what this is, so let's have a look. ClickIntensity Limited. Statement of capitals. person with significant control. Now, I want you to remember this, guys. This is Mr. Danish Ajaz or Ajaz, I'm not sure what his name is. That's the address that they are currently registered in. He is Indian, gives a date of birth but not the day, and it mentions that he holds directly or indirectly 70% or more of the shares in the company. Now, bearing in mind, guys, that we were all led to believe that Nick Johnson was the owner of ClickIntensity. There was no mention of a Mr. Danish anywhere, so that's something else to take into consideration as well, guys. Now, when we click on people, when this loads, you're going to see here there's 2 officers. Nobody's resigned. The officers are the same, which is perfectly legal in the UK for the secretary to be the director. That's perfectly legal. So the director of the company is a Mr. Danish Ajaz or Ajaz, whatever he might be. He lives in England, apparently, and he is Indian. If I click on him, look what we have. Now, I don't know about you guys, but if you're in ClickIntensity and you've been using the traffic exchange recently, you'll have noticed that there's a Danish telecom advert in there. I did try and find it earlier. I'll try and find it in a minute as well while I'm on the video. But Danish Telecom is an advert that is in ClickIntensity advertising exchange at the moment. In fact, let me open this up now. Let's open this up and we'll see if we can find it right now. As you can see, the website is still in use at the moment, or at least it is still active. I do have reason to believe, however, that the bill for the hosting has not been paid. I'm not going to divulge where I've heard or where I've got that information, but I have heard that the bill has not been paid for the hosting, so the chances of ClickIntensity website being around for much longer are quite slim. What was I coming on here for? That's correct. Let's go to text ads. If we can find the Danish Telecom. Not on that page. Okay, we might have a problem. I think people are not putting adverts in the exchange at the moment because of the issues that have been coming up. So, no, it seems to me that there's literally eight adverts in. If I click on one, let's let that run down. Girls, until I finished. Good girls, down. So if I click next, chances are, I've got a funny feeling that that it's going to go. So now we've got one less advert in there. Well, but Danish Telecoms was an advert within the ClickIntensity traffic exchange, and funny enough, there was also an advert that had a title of coin with 2 I's and 2 N's, exactly spelt the same as that coin. Okay, but either way, Danish Telecom is an active company. Coin Crypto is an active company. Danish Levers is an active company. ClickIntensity, however, will have been shut down because of the change of name. Just to double check that, as long as the records have been updated, we'll come back here See if we can bring anything up on ClickIntensity itself. I don't think we're going to be able to, simply because of the change of name. See, ClickIntensity failed to be ClickIntensity on the 9th of December of this year. So literally within the last few days to a week, this has become non-existent as ClickIntensity Limited. Okay. If we go to another website called Company Check, and we'll type in here, actually what we'll do is we'll type in here let's give them Danish's name, shall we? So let's come here. Oh, Danish. I'm doing this the long way around, so excuse me. So we'll put his name in there and click go. Okay. Now look, we've got 3 results for this gentleman. Got one in Luton. Let's have a look at this one. I apologise if the computer's running a little slow. This guy has got 1 active company, 1 active directorships. Here we go. Danish holds 1 appointment at 1 company. Their longest spans 2 years, 4 months and 11 days at Coinomia, who, as far as company's house are concerned, wrong page, you'll have to excuse me, it's getting very late in the day. So we click on this. This says he's got 1 appointment, and that is as the director of Coin Crypto, previously ClickIntensity. So I've seen somewhere that he has had he's been involved in more. But anyway, let's come back here. So this shows here that he only holds 1 appointment. So he's he's a director at 1 active company. He hasn't resigned from any companies, and he holds no appointments and no dissolved companies. Okay, we began a first appointment, and it doesn't give the age. However, if we come back and let's have a look at the other Mr. Danishes with the identical name, and let's see if respond any of these. And this Danish inactive, and he is not an active director. But let's check something out. Date of birth December 1985, nationality Indian. So let's come back here and have a look at this one again. 1980 December birth. Now this Mr. Danish, down the page. Birth is unknown, nationality unknown. That seems to be quite convenient. So let's have a look now at the 3rd Mr. Danish, and directorships. That's 1 with Danish leathers. Ship with Danish. Okay. National name. This guy. Okay. This guy here. 9 months. 3 years, 3 months, 9 days at Danish leathers. If we come back to company's house, I'm trying to find it. I've seen it somewhere. The Danish leathers and the Danish telecoms. So, oh, we'll which is what I'm trying to find right now for you. There we go, look, companies, that's what I'm missing. Companies, Coin Crypto, Danish Telecoms, Danish Leathers, Danish guys. Yes, it is Danish Leathers. I've seen an advert for that in ClickIntensity as well. So I've seen currently Coin Crypto, Danish Telecom and Danish Leathers within the ClickIntensity back office. Now this is clearly a red flag, guys, okay. The company ClickIntensity, whose name has now changed to Coin Crypto Limited, okay, COIINN Crypto Limited, suggesting that the owner is a gentleman called Danish and not Nick Johnson. The gentleman in question is Indian. Nick Johnson clearly is not. So the owner of ClickIntensity clearly cannot be Nick Johnson. Now, I, as you all know, spent many hours helping promoting ClickIntensity and being an admin for Click. All my videos on my YouTube channel started from the basis of creating videos for ClickIntensity. But you know, I am not going to sit and lie to people. I never have. I've always tried to help people. I've never told anybody to buy more packs, promote and compound. I've never said that to people. I've told people to compound. I've never told people to buy more packs. Tell people that they should only ever spend what they feel they can afford to spend without putting themselves in shit, basically, without putting themselves in financial hardship. You never ever pay out what you can't afford, okay? And I've always said that from day one when I first started in internet marketing, and I will continue to say that. What I'm saying to you guys now is, if you're in ClickIntensity, or if you have people that are in ClickIntensity, or if you're considering joining ClickIntensity, I am suggesting to you now that the simple fact that Nick Johnson, the phantom person who is supposed to be the owner of ClickIntensity, does not appear to be so. Okay, it appears that it's somebody else, an Indian called Danish, who has interests in other businesses as well, and who's recently changed the name of ClickIntensity to Coin Crypto Limited. Okay, and the fact that Danish Telecoms and Danish Leathers and Coin Crypto have all recently been advertised in the ClickIntensity Advertising Exchange strengthens that. Now, just to show you something else, guys, because I know you might have seen it when I first came on here. If I put in ClickIntensity in the search bar on Company's House again, you'll see that there is another one here, which is ClickIntensity Advertising Limited. Now, when I click on that, this is another registered address in Luton. Okay, that Coin Crypto is in Luton. ClickIntensity Advertising is in Luton. Okay, you know, because you can see where I'm going with this. ClickIntensity Advertising says it's an active company. Previous name was Quick Reach Limited. I've not looked into Quick Reach Limited, which only changed its name. But this is it, guys. Look, this company only changed its name at the beginning of October. So this was only a couple of months ago that Quick Reach Limited changed its name to ClickIntensity Advertising. Now, maybe it's a harmless mistake. Maybe it's a company that felt that they could ride on the back of ClickIntensity. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But the fact that it's in close proximity to the other ClickIntensity, which is now Coin, whatever they call themselves now, Coin Crypto Limited, makes it, you know, very, you know, lots of circumstantial evidence going on there. Now look, this guy here, Ashfaq Ahmed, correspondence address is in Luton, is a director. Now this guy says he's British, don't know a lot about this guy, so let's have a look if we can find something out. Total number of appointments. Right, here we go. Okay, let's have a look, guys. Look, this here, very interesting. Coinbuck, created 2016, June the 10th. iCoin Market, created 8th of June 2016. ClickIntensity on the 21st of October 2015, and before that, May 2013, AJ Trade House Limited. I am going to look up let's have a look up at Coinbuck, see if we can find any kind of information that links them together. Seems to be one officer only as the director. So let's have a look at this guy anyway. Let's have a look at him on the other page. So let me get his name. Control Z, let's put it in here. Let's see what we come up with. Okay, looks like we have quite a few. Oh, okay, 6, we've got 6 here. So let's see. Okay. This company is dissolved. The phone. Any more information on this gentleman? I apologise, my computer is running slow. While we're waiting, let's see if I can refresh my ClickIntensity page, and let's see if we can pull up a load of pages. Okay, ClickIntensity seems to be holding things up. So let's check under the related directors on companycheck.co.uk, see if that gives us any. No, nothing. So it's got a bit more than circumstantial, if you ask me. You know, an office and load a bit quicker for me. My word, my computer keeps freezing up, and it's frozen again. All of this I'm leaving in, guys, so you can tell that I haven't altered anything. You know, I'm not going to edit this in any way, shape or form. I'm just going to upload it with all the ums and ahs and all the cock-ups with my browser freezing up. So that's all staying in, so you can see that I'm showing you exactly what's being found, and you can see that I am, because I'm showing you the searches directly in front of you. It's not that I'm just showing you a page which I could have altered, you know, before showing it to you. So so I hope you appreciate the honesty that I am. Oh dear, I'm dropping everything here. So I hope you can appreciate the honesty that I am giving to you. And we're still freezing up. Right, while that's waiting, guys, I apologise, I am a smoke. While I'm waiting for this to load, I am going to be having a cigarette. I'm not sure if my camera is working or not. I did do the settings on my Camtasia to record the webcam as well, so you can see me. You can see that it's me that's giving you this information. But if you can't see me, you might be wondering what the noises are. So just to obviously let you know what's happening while we're waiting. Right, those pages have now finished loading. So we've got CoinBuck, and we've got here we go. So we've got CoinBuck, we've got iCoinMarket, we've got ClickIntensity Advertising Limited, we've got AJ Tradehouse Limited. Now, this is my own personal opinion, guys. This has to be connected with the other ClickIntensity account that I just showed you, for the simple reason being is too much of a coincidence. Too much of a coincidence that this ClickIntensity advertising, we've gone to iCoinMarket, they've opened an iCoinMarket and a CoinBuck. In fact, I'm just going to do a search for iCoinMarket, and let's see what comes up. That's just going to give information from the pages that I've already shown you. Doesn't seem to be a website for them. I believe this here is just a information page for iCoinMarket.com. Let's see what iCoinMarket.com gives us. Okay. iCoinMarket seems to be on a parked domain at the moment, so we can't get anything from that at this time. So if we come back to here, there just doesn't seem to be a website for it or any other information apart from the company information. So that's iCoinMarket, and then we've got CoinBuck. So let's have a look for CoinBuck. Now there's a CoinBucks. Now could that be anything to with what we were looking at. There's no actual contact us, I don't think, on this page. About us. No contact. Frequently asked questions. No contact. No contact information. However, if we go coinbuck.io, who is, we might, okay, that didn't work. Let's just try a who is anyway and try, oh, that's because I didn't put that in. Okay, let's try a who is anyway. And let's see if we can find any information. Coinbuck, oh dear mate, missed the N out. Coinbuck.io. Let's see what this says for itself. Coinbuck.io, or was it Coinbucks? Let's try it again. Coinbucks.io. Well, it doesn't give a lot of information there. Who is website info? Again, nothing. History. No history to report. DNS records. Again, nothing there that gives us any information. Right, okay. Well, anyway, guys, the whole point of this video, I know it's gone on and on and on, it was basically to educate you on the information that I've found. ClickIntensity seems to have two ClickIntensities that are registered on Companies House. One ClickIntensity Advertising and one ClickIntensity Limited. Both of them seem to be connected in some way, which is quite strange. ClickIntensity Advertising, the owner of ClickIntensity Advertising Limited, has directorship of companies that are being advertised in the ClickIntensity traffic exchange, and the ClickIntensity, the other ClickIntensity, seems to have changed to a cryptocurrency theme name for its business. So, but as you can see, guys, none of those two companies are showing anything to do with a Nick Johnson. None of them at all. In fact, while we're here, because there's been some suggestion that Ankur Agawal, you know the guy, the one with the millionaire mindset, he was the first person to promote ClickIntensity. He's now sort of vanished. Nobody can seem to get hold of him. He's now disappeared off, and he's promoting Coinomia. And Coinomia Technologies used to be called Securitas UK Limited. Check the filing history. Oh look, another Luton address, right? So that's 3 companies now that were all registered in the Luton area, okay? Or sorry, this one was in Luton, but they've changed to another address in London. But 3 companies, all connected somehow, were all in Luton. Now, the change of name by resolution from De Securitas, I believe, De Securitas changed its name to Coinomia Technologies. Now, what I also want to point out as well, guys, is if we go to people, we have a Hamid Khurshid Kadri and a Roman Javed Kadri. Okay, 2 guys here, one director and a director that's resigned. From the information that I had before, Kadri and Roman and Hamad were brothers. Roman registered the company, and Hamad took it over. But one thing I want to point out to you guys is that in fact, I'll tell you what we're going to do here, actually. I'm going to open Facebook. And we're going to bring up Coinomia. When the page loads. I'm having some serious trouble with my computer this evening with the lag, so I hope you excuse all of that. Again, I don't want to cut anything out, because I want you to see me do this as I do it, so that you know that you know I'm not hiding anything from you. Right, Coinomia Corporate, let's go to that one. And look at this. Nick Johnson is a member of the Coinomia corporate group. Yes, Tara is in the group. Tara invited to by Ankur Agawal when Coinomia first came out. I already know that. But Nick Johnson, who is supposedly the director of and the owner of ClickIntensity, is actually in the Coinomia group, which is pretty weird, if you ask me. I want to see if I can find where the admins are, or who the admins are. So let's see if we can find that out. Members, administrators. administrators. Ankur Agawal. Ankur Agawal is an admin added by Phil Lewis. Okay, everybody, it says everybody here was added by Phil. Well, Ankur was added by Phil. Okay, so there we go. Phil Lewis is supposedly the person who owns Coinomia. So if I open this link, Phil Lewis has invited Ankur Agawal about 3 months ago. Now if we have a look at Phil Lewis's wall, CEO with Coinomia, lives in London, from London, okay, but he is the Chief Executive Officer with Coinomia. But if we go back to Coinomia, there's only one director, and that's Hamid Khurshid Kadri. So how can Phil Lewis be the CEO of Coinomia? Guys, that is a question that only you can answer. I cannot answer that question for you. But as you can see, I'm not this person's friend. I'd also like to point out that Phil Lewis, if it lets me scroll down the page, without keep freezing, I'd like to show you that Phil Lewis actually only started his account a couple of days before Coinomia launched. This is running incredibly slow. I am so sorry for the slowness of my computer. In fact, I'm not going to wait around because unfortunately it means that you will get bored of this video. I'm hoping that the information that I've shared with you so far will help you to believe me when I say that Phil Lewis's account was only set up a couple of days before Coinomia launched. You know, this guy is supposed to be the CEO of this massive company. He's only followed by 82 people. I myself, I'm just an internet marketer. I just try and help people. I don't have my own company on here online, don't have my own business online, but even I'm followed by more people, 770 people that follow me. So I don't quite understand that. And if we put in, oh dear, what was his name? Phil Lewis. Phil Lewis. If we put in Phil Lewis, into company's house, let's see what we get back. Now he's supposed to be in London, so but the business apparently is registered in Luton. So if we can find in Luton and London, oh my God, there's an awful lot. No, I don't think that's him. I'm not going to waste your time going through it, guys, but at the end of the day, Phil Lewis supposedly is the director and CEO of Coinomia, whereas Coinomia quite clearly is owned by somebody else, as I've just shown you. ClickIntensity, there's 2 accounts on Company's House, 2 registered companies called ClickIntensity, slightly different variations of the name, but both of them seem to be linked. Both of them have changed their name to something else. Both of them are or have had some kind of dealing with cryptocurrency, and one of them has the director has ties to other companies which have all been advertised in the ClickIntensity traffic exchange. Now, guys, far be it for me to tell you what to do and what not to do, and where to spend your money and where not to spend your money. All I can say at this moment is that, as an admin of the ClickIntensity group for 9 months, I am disappointed, I'm disheartened, and I'm completely gutted by the way that whoever is running ClickIntensity has treated everybody involved. All of the other admins, all of the other members who are struggling, who have lost out, who are worrying and panicking. I cannot say how bad that I feel for you. I can say, however, that I'm in the same position as you. I may have been an admin. I didn't earn any more. I still earned the same as you from the ad packs that I brought. That was it. That's as far as my connection with ClickIntensity went. I was an affiliate like you. I was just asked to be an admin of the group to help control the group and help keep it positive and motivational. I cannot do that anymore. I can't tell people, I can't advise people on ClickIntensity. I can't do that on something that I have now lost faith in. Nick Johnson has failed to respond to messages and emails and being tagged in posts in Facebook for about a month or more. And that to me tells me just one thing. And I will not promote, help to build or anything else a company that I feel is doing people out of money. Okay, that's my own opinion. I feel that ClickIntensity is whatever they're doing, they're hurting people, and I do not want to be part of that. So the only help that I'm going to give people is in the other businesses that I'm involved in, and also if people are still asking questions in a group, if it is a general question that I can answer, while the site's still up, people can still use their silver coins to advertise. I'm not suggesting people should put any more money in, absolutely not. I'm not suggesting people should buy anything, absolutely not. But if you've got silver coins in there, while we're waiting for either Nick Johnson to reappear from wherever he's vanished to, pull his finger out of his arse and do the work that he's meant to do for you and I, until that happens, or until the site disappears, I am still available to help people and advise people in internet marketing as a whole where I can. But I wanted to give you this information, guys. Okay, this is so important that I gave you this information for you to be able to make an informed decision, an informed choice on what you want to do from here on in. Now, you can connect with me if you haven't already. You can connect with me on Facebook at facebook.com/TLK Direct. That's facebook.com Tango Lima Kilo Direct, TLK Direct. You can come connect on me there, and I will be pleased to work with anybody that is in need of any assistance, any marketing help, or anything like that, or even if you want to know what I'm doing to be able to recover the position that I'm now in due to ClickIntensity. And if I can help you do the same, then I would be only too happy to. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there for now. Thank you for watching. I hope this has been informative for you, and if need be, pass this down to your team or tag your team to check this out. But that is the information that I've been able to find. It does not look good. It does not look good for ClickIntensity, as all these companies seem to be connected somehow, and I for one will not be joining Coinomia and moving forward. So I did join Coinomia when it first came out, but I've done nothing with it. I've promoted it once when it first came out, and since then I've done nothing with it. I've told my team not to do anything with it, and I suggest if you're in Coinomia, get your money out as quickly as possible and then move on, because it seems the big leaders, the ones with the millionaire mindset, inverted commas, are the ones that get in, they buy in big because they've got a massive list and they can bring lots and lots of people in. They earn all of their money back within the first couple of days just through commissions. Everything after that is profit. So they withdraw, leaving the companies with nothing in its bank to be able to continuously pay other people, because the big leaders are wiping them out. And then after a few months, the big leaders will move on to another business, promote that, leave the people that are in the business struggling. They'll just leave them and they don't care about them. And I've been fair, I shouldn't name people, but Ankur Agawal has done just that. He joined ClickIntensity. He brought in a massive team to start with. He brought in tens of thousands of people into ClickIntensity to start with. As soon as there was problems, where is he? He's disappeared and is now promoting Coinomia, just as hard as he was promoting ClickIntensity. The same thing is going to happen with Coinomia, guys. I beg of you, do not join if you are thinking about it. If you have joined already, get your money back as soon as possible and look for something that will pay, or that will at least be sustainable for you. I do have some businesses that I'm involved with. One is in cryptocurrency. One is a peer-to-peer payment program, which I'm currently earning anywhere up to $500 per sale, which is doing really, really well at the moment, from some admins that have done similar peer-to-peer websites in the past, and it's going really, really well. So if you're interested in anything like that, then please come and connect with me. Let me know, and we will see, or I will see if there is a business opportunity that I'm in that would be suitable for you after we have a discussion. Alright, anyway, thanks again for watching, guys. I'm sorry if I've gone on for ages and you're bored. I just felt that you needed to know this information. I, for one, am glad that I've got the information out, and I hope that you're glad that you've now got that information to be able to make an informed decision on your next move. Anyway, this is Danny, Traffic Link King. I'm signing off. Take care, look after each other, and I'll see you again soon, guys.